let's introduce Kyle Allen to Freiermuth. Kyle only comes in for one play. Justin Fields gets knocked sideways, and he comes in. And on his very first play at the top of the third quarter, he completes this skinny post right here to Freiermuth. 19 yards, biggest pass play of the day for the Steelers. My point is, the passing game shouldn't be this hard. It just shouldn't be this hard. Like, he comes in for one play. All right, here we go. Later on the drive. All right, Justin Fields right here. Good protection, good pocket. Step up, make the throw. Connor Hayward right here, right in the corner for a touchdown. Fourth touchdown pass of the season for the Steelers in 5 games. All right, take the lead. Good. But it shouldn't be this hard. Like, you roll out right here, okay, and you've got receivers open. All right, you got Pickens coming across the formation right here. Like, you should be able to make a throw a little bit earlier than this. It shouldn't be like this. It just shouldn't. Like, you watch this throw to George Pickens. Why can't he get more involved? Like, I know the receivers drop passes in this game, but Justin Fields right here squares his feet, all right, finds an open George Pickens. All right, good after the catch. All right, and then this. It took this shovel pass right here to take the lead with 5 minutes to go in the game. Their 5th touchdown pass in 5 games. A shovel pass. Followed by McCormick. McCormick leads away. Freiermuth in the end zone. Like, the passing game has to get better. It simply can't be this hard. You can't just play for the defense to shut teams out. They have to get better. And it's good to get Sayamala back in there. Yeah, there was a big delay in Pittsburgh. Rain, lightning, you name it. It didn't matter. Nick Herbig brought his own lightning. He's constantly beating the tackles that he lined up against in this game. They had to tackle him to slow him down right there. But you watch this, he forces this intentional grounding. Beats Guyton inside right here. Dak's got to move. Here comes Hayward. Here comes TJ. Intentional grounding. All right? All started because of Nick. You watch him right here, and you go, spins inside, spins outside. Here comes TJ. Here comes Herbig. This is like a Badger hoagie right there. And the ball's out, and who gets it? Herbig gets it. All right? You watch this celebration right here. TJ don't need a helmet. He plays for the Steelers. He could care less. Herbig with the ball. Like, this is awesome stuff right here. These two playing together. But it was like, it's all game long. Like, you watch this hit on Dak right here. Here he is turning it, like, here comes a double team on him. 2 first-round picks. He gets away and gets that hit on Dak, sails that ball somewhere over by the security guard. All right, here you go. Now, this is a Badger hoagie. You get TJ going outside. You got Nick coming inside. All right, let's go meet at the quarterback. And that's exactly what they do. It's a Badger hoagie. That's what it is. It's beautiful stuff. Like, this ability just to turn the corner here. Like, okay, they chased Guyton out of there. Now they got Tyler Smith. Here he comes the dip and the rip. Now, this was his last play, halfway through the third quarter. I don't know what happened right here, but all he did was chase the quarterback all game long. You talk about taking advantage of his 2 starts in the NFL. What a player Nick Herbig is. Dak in this offense play on Sunday, it was a lot like going to Six Flags and getting tickets to the biggest roller coaster ride there was. Because there were throws like this to CD where you go, like, you can't make it any prettier. CD right there, toes, toe tap, catch the whole thing. All right, 27 yards. But then you get this. I mean, honestly, Pittsburgh does an unbelievable job of defending this. They double CD right there in the end zone. Everybody else is right where they need to be on the upfield shoulder. And Dak really didn't have any place to go. Here comes TJ and Herbig, and it's a red zone turnover, and Herbig recovers. It's a roller coaster. And then on 3rd and 4, he gets this ball behind Dante Jackson right here. And he lets it fly right here on the outside to Tolbert. All right? And so you pick up 48 yards in the final 2.5 minutes of the first half. But then on that roller coaster, you make this throw to CeeDee Lamb right here. And you go, I don't know. Like, here's Dante Jackson now taking one from him. You give it, you take it away. But then losing 10-6 in the third quarter, he makes a perfect seam throw. A perfect seam throw right here to Cavante Turpin for 34 yards. It's a roller coaster. It's a hell of a ride. And then he uses movement right here For the first touchdown of the day, he used everybody. Rico Dowdle right there for a 22-yard touchdown. Celebration was on. But then the next possession, he tries to go up top here to Tolbert. All right, CD in motion right now. Tolbert working on Joey Porter, and he's got this post right here, and he sails it, and Porter takes it away. You give it, you take it away. It was that kind of a day. How would it end? Like, here we go. 17-13, late in the game. A minute and a half to go. Can Dak bring him back? That's Jake Ferguson right there. It's 3rd and 9. They're running out of chances. They're running out of lottery tickets right here. And Dak gives this one just away from the outstretched arms of Dante Jackson to Ferguson for the first down. And then you get this. Just a good slow screen to Hunter Lupke right here. All right? Well done. Good job by Cooper Beebe. Guys get out front. They take this all the way down to the 4-yard line. They get a couple shots, and they're down to the final one. 4th down here. 4th down at the 4. The final straw. The final play right here. A crosser. A rub route right in the middle of the field between Tolbert and CD. And right there, Dak takes Tolbert right there for the game winner. And this is the way it looked to Dak. All right, here you go. Pittsburgh man coverage right now as anticipated. The line holds up. Good chip block out here on TJ Watt. But Dak, standing tall. It's been a roller coaster all day. There's the rub right there. And he's just waiting now. Look how close this is. It's just a matter of inches. I mean, Jackson is right there on the arm of Jalen Tolbert. 4-yard touchdown in the game winner. And Pittsburgh goes dark. Dak, it was a roller coaster. But in the end, the Cowboys win their 2nd in a row on the road.
So, once again, the Pittsburgh Steelers offense was terrible. The only reason why they're in the game was because of their defense, their pass rush, Nick Herbig, TJ Watt, also creating turnovers on defense, getting 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, block and kick as well. That's the only reason their offense was even able to have a chance to do anything in the second half and get those 2 touchdowns, because the defense kept them in the game. Just like Brian Baldwinger has said many times in this video, it needs to get better. This breakdown, however, was done by Brian Baldwinger. Baldy NFL is his handle on X. Go ahead and follow him. He does a great job breaking down NFL teams, players, and everything like that. So go ahead and follow him for more NFL coverage. Once again, his handle is Baldy NFL. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications for everything Pittsburgh Steelers news, updates, highlights, analysis, reports, and just everything Pittsburgh Steelers coverage. Now, let's get right back into the video. So, the Pittsburgh Steelers offense this season, and specifically in this game, has been terrible. The only reason why they're able to do anything is because Justin Fields ends up playing hero ball, just ends up doing something out of nothing, and makes the Steelers score points. Without him, this offense would be absolutely even worse. They wouldn't even have the touchdowns that they've had. So, you look at the Steelers offense, and why is it so terrible? It's like no easy passes for Justin Fields. It's always him having to make something out of nothing and him having to make hard throws. It seems like there's no plays drawn up where it's just an easy throw, easy completions all the way down the field. It's always, hey, it's maybe one easy pass every 5 drives. But other than that, it's Justin Fields having to make difficult throws, having to make perfect passes, having to make seam throws, having to make it a perfect pass or else it's going to be an incompletion and things like that. The routes that the wide receivers are running, the tight ends are running, it's not really good. And the offense coordinator doesn't really know what he's doing. I feel as though him and Matt Canada, he's better than Matt Canada, but he's not really that good of offense coordinator. And when you look at his statistics when he was with Atlanta and things like that, he's supposed to be a running coordinator. The Steelers can't run the ball at all. He's supposed to be a running coordinator, and he's doing a better job passing plays than he is running the ball plays. So, the Pittsburgh Steelers offense needs to have easy throws for Justin Fields. He's playing hero ball. He could do it. The Steelers' best offense came in the Colts game when he was playing freely, able to throw the ball all over the field, anywhere he wanted. That was the Steelers' best offense. That's the way they looked the best. So let Justin Fields be free and not hold him back, and the Steelers' offense will actually start being able to do something. So that's the way I see it. And the way I see it is their defense is holding them in the game. Other than last week against the Colts where their defense played terrible, their defense has not let up over 20 points or things like that. So the defense is actually able to hold teams and keep the Steelers in the game, even though their offense has been terrible. Nick Herbig, you see him get to the quarterback many times. Like all the NFL said, basically he gets to the quarterback every single play, pressures, sacks, everything like that. And he's a really good player, and this is his second start in the NFL. You have to realize his second start, he led all of college in sacks, or basically 2 seasons. Then he went drafted in the 4th round because of his size. He could still get to the quarterback, even though he's undersized. The teams in the NFL made a mistake not drafting him early on, but the Pittsburgh Steelers grabbed him, and now he looks like a superstar next or opposite of TJ Watt in replace of Alex Highsmith, who also is a really good outside linebacker edge rusher. Hopefully the injury's not too bad, but now the Pittsburgh Steelers definitely have 3 outside linebacker edge rushers in which they could have success with. In the later parts of the video, you see Dak Prescott, however, start beating the defense with just his skill. Him making perfect throws, getting the ball in between the defense, down the seam to the outside, just making perfect throws right on the money. If it was any worse of a throw or any bad of a throw, it would have been an incompletion. The Steelers' defense was there, but Dak Prescott was just making throws on the money, and even the one for the game-winning touchdown, if it was any different, if it was underthrown even a little bit, Elliott would have got the pass breakup, but it wasn't. It was a perfectly thrown ball, and even though the turnovers hurt Dak Prescott and the Cowboys early on in the game, having 3 of them by himself, then he ended up picking up, and he didn't let that phase him towards the end of the game. So the Cowboys, they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, even though Pittsburgh Steelers were favorites in this game. So basically, just to sum it up, the reason the Pittsburgh Steelers are trash right now is because of their offense. Their defense is keeping them in the game. Their special teams is doing a decent job, but their offense is just terrible. So hopefully it gets better. But anyway, like I said, this breakdown was done by Baldy NFL. Go ahead and follow him, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for everything Pittsburgh Steelers news and updates, highlights, analysis, reports. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts in the comments below about why the Pittsburgh Steelers struggled throughout this game, and do you think they could bounce back next week against the Raiders? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and until next time, I'll see you guys all later. I'm out. Peace.